Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at a bunch of Destined Rivals stuff. Yesterday I was on a train, but I still was able to show you the reveal of that set, the first information, and all that good stuff. The good news is today I am not on a train. I'm back in my studio so we can get some more updates about the set and learn a bunch more about it. Yay! Now, yesterday I showed you the Elite Trainer box, and I told you about the Pokemon Center exclusive. I couldn't actually show you a picture of the Pokemon Center exclusive. So here's what they look like. The one that is largely black is the regular, and the one that is largely red is the Pokemon Center exclusive. Still no word, unfortunately, as to the promo. Now, we know it's going to be one from the sets, either Hot Air Arena or Glory of Team Rocket, and we know that because if we go to the press release, it tells us 23 illustration rare Pokemon. Well, what that means is that one of those illustration rare Pokemon is being taken out of the set, because there'd be 24, 12 in each set, and therefore that leaves 23 in the set. The Meowth I showed you the other day is actually a decent candidate here, because it is like full-on Glory of Team Rocket. You know, they're going hard on the Team Rocket. So I can't tell you for certain, but I do think that the Meowth is a good option. Either way, when we have confirmation one way or t'other, I will let you know. Another question I've had from a lot of people about this set is, what about the enhanced booster box? Because, of course, for Journey Together, we had the regular booster box, but then over on the Pokemon Center and in local game stores, there was an enhanced booster box, which would give you what you got normally, but then you would also get yourself a rather lovely stamped card, the Reshiram. Well, as it stands at the moment, I've still heard nothing. The difference is they've gone up for pre-order on the Pokemon Center without us seeing anything, and we've seen the sell sheet for the set, which doesn't mention enhanced booster boxes. So, again, this isn't like 100% confirmed. Something could be revealed and announced later, but at this stage, it is starting to add up. The amount of information we're starting to get is increasing quite dramatically, and there's nothing we've seen to suggest there's going to be an enhanced booster box. So at this stage, essentially where we are with that is, unless we hear something else, I think we can assume it's not happening. Again, that is not 100% confirmed or official. We know how these things go as time goes by. But at the moment, it really does look like it's not happening. Enhanced booster box, we've not seen any word of it. So, yeah, and like I say, even on the sell sheet here, we've not seen any information about it. We've got all the products listed there, but it doesn't actually list the enhanced booster box. So, I think at this stage, it's fair to assume it's not coming. What is coming that we couldn't talk about yesterday because we didn't have them all, but we can talk about today because we totally do have them all, are the blisters, the 1 and 3 pack blisters. They have all gone and been revealed now, so now we can have a good old look at them. So starting off then with the 3 pack blisters, we've got 2 3 pack blisters, and they feature Kangaskhan, and they feature Zeb Striker, both of which are brand new mechanically unique cards which we've never seen before. The Kangaskhan was a Korokoro and Pokemon fan promo. Remember, nowadays we do actually get them coming out twice. We get it in Korokoro Ichiban, but then we also get them in Pokemon Fan, and that means that we do get the double stamp, and that was around October of last year. And then we've got the Zeb Striker, which was also a Korokoro Ichiban / Pokemon Fan promo. They are made by the same company, and that was in issue 91 of Pokemon Fan. Issue 90, I should say, actually was the Kangaskhan, and pay attention because issue 89 might be relevant later. But this came out on September the 30th, the Kangaskhan, which was obviously right before we hit into October. And then the Zeb Striker one came out a little bit more recently. That was the end of November. So these are ones we've seen before. Japan's had them for a few months. We finally get them now. Are they any good? Well, if we start off having a quick look at the Kangaskhan here, we've got single energy, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it on your bench and then shuffle it, and then free energy 100. So the short answer is no, honestly. The short answer is they're not good. I like it. It's a cool promo. I'm a fan of the card as far as it goes promo-wise, but no. I don't think it's particularly playable or particularly good. I'm sorry. As for the Zebstrika, we've got single energy, discard your hand to draw 6 cards, or 2 energy, 70. This one I actually don't hate. I don't love that it's a stage 1, that's super annoying. But discarding your hand and drawing 6 cards, you get a lot of stuff in the discard, which is good. There's a lot of decks that play from the discard. Then you get to draw 6 cards, which is quite nice. You're getting a bunch of cards in your hand. Yay. And actually, this Zebstrika could kind of work. I like this Zebstrika. Kangaskhan, pretty cool. Zebstrika, pretty cool. Yeah. I'm kind of alright with this, honestly. I don't think they're super duper playable. I think Zebstrika is by far the better of the two. But I do love getting these mechanically exclusive, unique cards. And actually, it's also kind of nice, honestly, that they're not that playable. Because if they were super duper 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 playable, well then, that would be bad, potentially. Because then everyone would be rushing to try and get hold of them, and that would be a pain. So yeah, there we go. Now, we do have the 1-pack blisters as well. We had to wait a little bit for them. They weren't actually spotted till this morning, just as I record like 20 minutes ago. And we got ourselves an Eevee and a Zarude. And I told you to keep issue 89 of Pokemon Fan in your minds, because that's the issue that gave us this Zarude. Which, yes, means that we've got basically like 6 months worth of these magazine promos all coming in the one set. We've got the Zarude from issue 89, the Kangaskhan from issue 90, and the Zebstrika from issue 91, all coming out at the same time. Yay! I obviously have all these cards because Pokemon Fan, as I've told you many times, the best magazine around. I'll also tell you, Pokemon Fan issue 89 didn't just come with the Zarude promo. It also came with a big, chunky Pikachu model, which I don't really know what to do with, but that's pretty cool as well. So those promos are coming. That's lovely. Is the Zarude any good? Well, the bad news is we can't actually see it with the image on the screen. The good news is we got a Japanese version and I can read Japanese. First attack, single grass energy, and you search your deck for 3 basic grass energy, put them in, choke to your opponent, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. Single energy, basic Pokemon means you can use this turn 1 going second, and it will get a bunch of grass energy out, so you can see the use, I suppose. And then free energy, 130, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. It's not very good, I'm going to be honest with you. It's another kind of classic promo. Not the end of the world, but it's not a particularly good or exciting or playable card. I'm sorry. And then there is the other one, of course, which is the Eevee. Now, this one, I had to think a little bit. I knew this one looked familiar. Took me a minute to remember, but there was a tournament over in Japan, literally called Battle with Just Your Deck, Get an Eevee. And then you would go, and it was a Generations deck. So you basically went, bought a Generations deck, had a little casual tournament, and if you went and played a casual tournament with your Generations deck over in Japan, you would then actually get yourself this Eevee promo. Is it any good? No. Single energy, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it on your bench, shuffle your deck. Same as Kangaskhan does for what it's worth. And then 2 energy, 20. No, it's not a good Eevee. No one cares about the Eevee. But it's a cool promo, and it's lovely. So yeah, there we go. There's your blisters. Now, I do need to tell you, as always, yes, we do have the Checklane blisters. These are the ones whereby you get yourself a pack and a full evolution line. This time around, it is the Skeleturd from Surging Sparks and the Togekiss from Surging Sparks. And you get yourself a Fido coin. I mean, look, these I've told you before. The cards aren't unique or special. It's just a pack. They're not that great. If you want to keep them sealed, yes. If it's literally the only place to get packs and you really want packs, fine. If they come through with a different holo pattern on the stage too, which does sometimes happen, then yes, I will allow it. Outside of that, these are not great products and I don't recommend them. And then, of course, we have had revealed, as we tend to have revealed, the binders. Yeah, the binders are coming, ladies and gentlemen. But it is as we would expect. We've got 4 booster pack artworks, 2 binders, and they've done it really nicely here. The 9-pocket binder has the Team Rocket artwork. That is Giovanni and Mewtwo on the front, the rest of Team Rocket on the back. We know the big artwork always gets the front of the 9-pocket binder. And then we got Ethan and Ho-Oh and Cynthia and Garchomp on the 4-pocket binder. Essentially, the stuff from Glory of Team Rocket makes it onto the 9-pocket, and the stuff from Hot Air Arena makes it onto the 4-pocket, which does honestly kind of make perfect sense, and I can allow it. So there we go. That's what you need to know. There's all the new stuff that we've learned about Destined Rivals since I showed you that train video yesterday. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of this. Tell me your hype level for the set. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Fawny Horvath, who's one of our newer patrons, but seems to be a very lovely person. So shout-out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.